just use this remote to turn this thing on. Hello, this is going to be my first makeup tutorial on YouTube ever. I'm really excited and really thankful for my followers who have asked me to do this for so long, and I always put it off. I always had an excuse not to. I always talked myself out of it, but this is the year. I'm just going for it, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope that my channel can be different. I wanna talk about things that are difficult to talk about. I wanna answer questions that I get and just have fun. So if there's anything you wanna see on this channel, it's all about you, so let me know. So as some of you know, if you follow me, you know that I made the cutest video ever yesterday and then I accidentally deleted it. That's the type of person I am. So devastating. I worked so hard editing it and I loved how it came out. But it's okay, I'm taking it as a lesson. I'm not gonna stay down about it because so many of you have been so sweet and just cheering me on, making me excited to do this channel. So I hope I don't let you down. This is for you, and I'm ready to get started. Let's go. Watch this. So I can change based on the type of lighting that I want, because I bought this light situation off Amazon. But the fact that I have light in front of me and my hands are free, and that I started recording by pressing this handy dandy little remote, I'm excited. So obviously start with a fresh face. I just washed my face. I should have brought over all the stuff I use for washing my face, but maybe I'll do that for a different video, different day. Next, I always have with me wet ones. Always, always. I'm pretty OCD about having clean hands because you touch your phone, you touch all your products, even if you washed your hands, especially if I'm getting my makeup done and the makeup artist is like texting and they're on their phone and then they start to touch my face. I'm just like, no! I freak out. So just use a little wet one and clean up. Okay. So next, big step for me, the brows. I'm big on brows, lashes, and lips. Those are the three things I really focus on. Everything else I do really quickly, fast, contour, highlight, blush. I'm more focused on brows, lashes, and lips, which you'll see today for my everyday look. So sometimes for my brows, I will use Wonder Brow. It's a liquid gel and it lasts on my brows for about 3 to 4 days. So I love using that. But for today and more for my everyday look when I'm in a hurry, I use good old-fashioned Anastasia Duo Powder and one of her the spoolie on one end and the angled tip on the other. I use the Ebony color, which has one lighter and one darker. To be honest, I just mix them both up. I still like having a compact mirror right up in my face because, well, I'm blind basically. I have the worst vision ever, but also because I really like to see what I'm doing. Why do I have that random hair all the time? Okay, so here we go with the brows. Again, I take my angled brush, dip around in the Anastasia powder, and then I get started. So like I said, I start right here. And I do make a clean line on the bottom. But so it doesn't look harsh, I take the spoolie side and just brush it up in the hair towards my nose. That way it looks more like that natural brow look that I'm obsessed with right now. So yeah, I'm really excited to start this YouTube journey with you guys. Thanks for encouraging me to do this. Thank you for giving me ideas on what you want to see me do and talk about. I can't tell you how happy it makes me. After years of avoiding it, putting it off, talking myself out of it, I finally feel like I've got nothing to lose, and I love to talk. So there's that. And then I do the other eye, brush it on out. Wake the brows up, like, hey guys, I'm coming in, wake up, how was your nap? And then you dip it into the powder again, and then get her done. And then see where it's bald? There's no other word for it, guys. It's just unfortunate. And then a clean line, again on this side. Same thing, I just brush it out, brush it towards my nose, the way to just have a natural brow vibe. There, now I have eyebrows. My next step for my eyebrows is to take another angled brush. I think this one is by Sigma. Angled. So then I take Shape Tape in light neutral or light natural? Neutral! Light neutral. I took very little amount and I put it on my hand. So then I just dip my angled brush into the product, clean it up a little, and then I draw a line right under my eyebrows. Let's do this side first. Take my ring finger and just blend it with my finger. But just to get that clean, sharp look, you definitely want to use that angled brush. But then to blend it in, I would use my finger. Okay, so that's how I do my brows. And then I take the oldest brush that I have. No, that's not it. Bam. I got this in 2008 when I was competing for Miss Arizona and I had to go on my very first makeup shopping spree. And I went to MAC, and this is the first brush I ever bought, so I'll never throw it away. It's so old that I can't even see what number it is, but it's still my boo. It still does what it needs to. So for eyeshadow, for everyday, I just use my Too Faced bronzer, which is supposed to be used for contour and blush and all that. Look how old it is. It still smells like chocolate. That's why I bought it. And there's barely any left, but there's still enough to get the job done. And that's what I use for eyeshadow. And I do it like this. One of my makeup artist friends, Lisa G, did my makeup several years ago, and what I really loved is that she went all the way up to the top of the eyebrow. She didn't like dip in and like blend it under the eyebrow, she just used the excess. That way it would clean up that harsh line. And so ever since she did that, I have done the same. Bam! All right. Next, we have time to curl the lashes. This is the most important step for me. I'm all about lashes. If you've been following me, you know I'm all about big lashes, and this is how you get them. Besides a great mascara, this is the most important step. Curl, curl, curl. I like to make sure every single lash is in there before I clamp down. And with lashes, they're hair. You have to style them as you would your hair. All right, next eye. Strumming my pain with his fingers. Yes, he was singing my life with his words. Ooh, that was a good curl. Okay. Good curl for sure there. You really gotta take your time in this step. This step is so important. Next step, as you know, Spider Effect Mascara. People ask me how many coats. I just keep going until I like how my lashes look. You can see I'm really taking my time. I'm getting in there, I'm wiggling. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I'm getting even the lashes in this corner and pushing them that way. Next eye, so you can see the difference. Okay. Wiggle it just a little bit. The corner lashes are super importante. Muy importante. So yeah, I just keep going until I'm happy. And this is the step that takes the longest. You'll see everything else, concealer, blush, highlighter, everything else I do so fast, but I take my time with my lashes. And that's the way it is. That's the way it is, yes. Okay, I think we're good for now. I'll probably still touch that up later. So there's my top lashes. I'll do the bottom lashes very last. So next I'm going to do my concealer under eyes. I use NARS in Creme Brulee. So then I just do a couple dots, maybe a few dots. And oh, and I gotta cover up my sunspot. Where is it? Where's that sugar? And then I have a pimple here on that cereal I've been eating. January is still a cheat month. And then sometimes I'll use my ring finger to blend it, or I'll use a beauty blender. Anyone have any recommendations for sunspots? I have this one right here that will not go away. And I've been getting microderms, and I love getting microderms. I did a series of 6 before the wedding, because my skin broke out so bad. Ugh. I started birth control and my skin was like, so I had to go get some microderms. My nose. And then I do around my nose too, because I get red on my nose. Yes. Pimple there too. Cover that up. But sometimes I'll just use my fingers too. It works just as fine. Okay, and then the next step is MAC Warm and Gentle. I've used this for years for highlight. I just love how iridescent and shimmery it is, natural. I put it right under my eye. And the cheekbone, upper cheekbone, look how I just love it. Fall, winter, spring, summer. It works year-round for me. And then the next step is blush, which I also use another MAC product in Warm Soul. And you guys, this is a throwback brush. Who remembers Bare Minerals? When Bare Minerals came out. I just love this brush, and I've had it since then, and it's always been my favorite for applying blush. Any of my makeup artist friends watch this, they're probably like, ugh, what is she doing? She's doing it all wrong. And that's my blush. And then I get really oily and shiny, like in my forehead. So I will then take any compressed powder, really. Any will work. This one is the one I'm using right now. It's Jane Iredale. Doesn't have the color on it. but it has SPF in it, and I'll just go on my forehead right there. Just around where I get shiny. And then that is really all I put on my skin. Then, what's next? Lips. Currently, I'm using these art sticks by Bobbi Brown. There we go. Rich Nude and Bare. These are my two favorite to mix because I can never find a lip color that's exactly what I love. I'm gonna do a little swatch. My first swatch! So this is Rich Nude. This is so fun. I only ever do this with markers for my art projects. So I use these two colors. That is not a pretty swatch, I'm sorry. Okay, so I use this one on top, which is Rich Nude, around my lips to contour, and then I use this Bare in the middle. It just makes your lips look bigger. And who doesn't want bigger lips? So I just put this all around. Just put that on the outside, color in the corners. I spend more time contouring my lips than my face, and more time styling my eyelash hair than my hair, obviously. It's a different video for a different day. And then I take Bare, which is the lighter, and I put it in the middle only. See how it's like lighter here and darker here. But then sometimes I'll also add on top KKW and Kim. I think this is Kim. My friend Felicia, who's an amazing makeup artist, she actually did my makeup for my wedding. She gave me this. I don't use this every day, but just for the sake of this video, to show what I mean by contouring your lips. Super light. Just put that in the middle. Wet ones. Get some wet ones. And that's what I do for my lips. And now the final step is my bottom lashes.
Cada vez que lo veo pasar y mi risa palpitar así, así. Oh yeah, oh, oh yeah, oh, oh yeah, oh, na, 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 na. Manos arriba.
Sorry, I can't help it to, I'm always singing or humming something. This light is awesome. See, and I'll still go back and like play with and touch up my top lashes. Job is never done. It's all about the lashes. Bam! Spider effect. If I was stranded on an island and I can only have one makeup product, it would be and this is what I do like every day. I did forget to put my Bobbi Brown golden pink what's it called? Long Wear Cream Shadow Stick. I don't do it every day, but it's super easy. You just go right here, right deal, and right there. And then I I use my good old finger to blend it out, blend it out. And voila, there you have it, my everyday makeup look. Now here's the recap. So recap, Anastasia and Ebony with my spoolie / angled tip brush, brows, clean line under, and I mix the two colors. Also sometimes use Wonder Brow. Then to clean up under my brows, it's Shape Tape in light neutral, just a little bit on my hand, and I clean up under the line and then blend it with my finger. After that, I use Too Faced bronzer for my eyeshadow. And remember, I go like under the brow too. And then the most important part is curling lashes. Gotta curl them right. And then of course following up with Spider Effect mascara in classic black. It is wet, it dries quickly, it can clump. Works for me. It's not for everyone, but this is definitely the homie right here. After lashes, I use Creme Brulee and NARS for under my eye concealer. And sometimes I will use the Shape Tape for under my eye too. I go back and forth, whichever one I can find first in my makeup bag. Then I use Soft and Gentle by MAC for a highlight, which I can use a little more. You can always use more. Then I use Warm Soul MAC for blush. Then lip time. I'm all about the lips. Bobbi Brown Art Sticks, super creamy, easy to apply. And remember, I mix the two Bobbi Browns to achieve the color that I like. I mix and I blend and I contour my lips with these two colors. And then I finish off by doing my bottom lashes. This is it, guys. This is my everyday makeup that I do, whether I have to go into the office or go to a meeting, or I'm going out to lunch with a girlfriend. This is what I do. Usually takes about 15 minutes, super easy. I don't wear foundation when I'm doing my everyday look. That's only for my glam days, which I'll do a video on that. But this is truly it. This light is so cool. Thank you guys so much for encouraging me to do this, and yeah, for all of your sweet messages and ideas of the things you'd like to see. Keep them coming, because I'm super new to this, but I'm excited. And it's because of you guys that I didn't stay down or discouraged that I accidentally deleted my first video. I woke up and I had messages from you all saying like, don't give up, I'm so excited, I can't wait to see what you post. And honestly, I can't even tell you how much that means to my heart to hear stuff like that. So thank you so much. This is gonna be fun. Time to go edit. Besitos. Oh wait, I can stop recording with my little remote.